Hey everybody, it's Melissa. I wanted to share a tag that I made. I just finished it a while ago. I started it night before last when I had insomnia and picked it back up this morning and finished it. I'll go over the inks I used first. I used Vintage Photo, Victorian Velvet, and Tattered Rose. I used very little Vintage Photo. I also used the Tim-Holtz-Dies, the book plate. Obviously I cut the tag out of that, the stylized labels, and the ornamental die. And then I also used the mini ornamentals on this tag. So I started off with the tag, covered it with paper, inked it up really well, and then cut out the ornamental die and placed it and cut the excess off. I just wanted part of it to show. And then one of the stylized labels, punched it out, inked it up, and then I had forgotten I had the little mini ornamentals, so you can see in the background where it's cut out in the center. And this was a catalyst for this stamp. I love this stamp. I love the face stamps. They're just so, I don't know, they're kind of haunting, but they're so pretty. So I stamped that and cut it out. Actually, I punched it out with one of my circle punches. And then this one is the one that I inked with the Vintage Photo. And then I went back and put a little bit of the Victorian Velvet with a eye makeup sponge. I stamped a Tim Holtz crown and cut it out. And then I glossy accented the crown and a couple of the flowers. Then I decided to pop up the stylized label die with dimensional adhesive so that we could get a shadow effect and we could see parts of the other paper and shape behind the die. Wrapped it around, and I have one area that I'm going to have to fix. This right here, you can see the little piece of foam showing, and I don't like that, so I'm going to have to cut it out. This side's fine. So I should have showed y'all this side, not showed you my boo-boo, huh? Anyway, I wrapped it around and adhered it down, and I put another one of the mini ornamentals up here, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is embossed with clear embossing powder. And then I rubbed the Victorian Velvet and Tattered Rose over it, and it's super subtle. I love it. It just looks so old. So that was pretty much the tag assembled, and I liked it, but I was sitting there this morning thinking, I just think it needs something else, which it probably didn't. I hope it doesn't look junked up. Anyway, I got out my Hero Arts stamps here, and these are called Friendly Flags, and I stamped this Harlequin pattern first with embossing fluid and just used clear embossing powder. Embossed them all first, then I cut them out, and after I cut them out I used this one with the script on it, and I used Saddle Brown Stays On ink because of the embossing powder, the wax, you know, the regular ink would not stay put. So make sure if you're going to do this that you let it dry completely before you touch it, because you'll smear it. Anyway, just made a little banner, used some real fine natural twine, poked holes, and actually left it free flowing. I didn't want it glued down. I wanted it to actually move like a banner. And just poked each of the pennants in the corners and threaded it. And then to attach it, I was going to glue it down, then I thought, well, if you want it to move around, I just punched a hole with a piercer through both layers and knotted it. I was going to put bows, but I thought bows might be a bit too much, a bit too busy. It's busy enough. So anyway, just put it through and made knots, and dyed a little bit of seam binding and scrunched it up, and I dyed it with I think it's Cherub Pink Glimmer Mist and Vanilla Breeze and put it in the top. And this is just one of the really large We Are Memory Keepers eyelets. So anyway, that's my tag. I hope y'all like it. Let me know what you think. And I will see y'all soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.